So 2 years ago, it was COVID, and as you guys all know, it was not the best of our times. During lockdown, I got really bored and I was trying to find something to do to keep me occupied. So I already had a camera. I knew I wanted to make videos, but I didn't really know how to. So as you know, once you start looking one thing up on YouTube, the second thing gets recommended on your page, and without even knowing it, I was in the rabbit hole just watching a bunch of camera tutorials and whatnot. It was during those times where I came across creators such as Peter McKinnon and Maddie and a bunch of other people, but somehow within the hundreds and hundreds of photography videos, I came across this one guy, and his name was Hayden Peterson.
Say that we've taken a lot of bangers, maybe we should finish this trip off with a bang and hopefully a few more bangers. Oh my god! Oh my god! As if you're still holding that. Oh my god! Yeah, that one's lit.
Oh no! 12,184 votes. What do you mean? That is just stupid!
Now, Hayden is a filmmaker, photographer based in Australia. And I remember one of the first videos I watched from him was insane illegal flare photography. I remember vividly at the time when I watched that video, I was like, damn, how does this guy come up with such creative ideas? At the time, I've never seen anything like that before, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And over time, because it was COVID, like I got all the time in the world anyway, I watched all of his videos. I went all the way down to his first ever YouTube video. All 391 videos I watched. All of them. Seeing him coming up with insane, crazy photography ideas, I was like, damn, that seems really fun, and maybe I could do it too. But at the time, I didn't really know anything about photography. I didn't know how to edit photos. I didn't know how to take photos. Heck, I was even using a kit lens at the time. And as much as I wanted to create content like Hayden, I was scared to do photography. I was so worried and insecure about potentially what other people has to say about me starting a YouTube channel, being a photographer. But then I came across this video that Hayden made.
If you're starting out on a YouTube channel or anything, Instagram, whatever, just start. That's my biggest advice. Don't overthink it, execute, it doesn't matter. Being a perfectionist might sound glamorous and good, and people might hype that up and say, oh, it's good to be a perfectionist because it means you want to do well. It's actually the insecurity of caring too much about what other people think, because you don't want other people to judge your work in a negative way. You want it to be too good, and that desire to make something really good is actually hindering you from making something that is good. Let go of this idea of being perfect. Be yourself and just speak the message. You cannot be self-conscious when you're doing YouTube or anything where you're like being really vulnerable and you're putting yourself out there. You just gotta do it, you know? Who cares about what other people think?
And I was like, yeah, you know what? Hayden's right. Like, who actually cares? There's so many people in this world and everyone is just focused on doing their own thing. Like, no one actually cares. And so I grabbed my camera, I started taking photos, and that's how my photography journey began. After taking thousands and thousands of photos and 40 plus videos and going to finally having my first photography gig, and I finally feel like I know what I'm doing with the camera. But none of this would have happened if it wasn't for Hayden. If it wasn't because of that video that taught me how to not give a f about what other people think. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be here talking with you right now. And it's been more than 2 years since I watched that video. And every day, I hope that maybe one day I'll get to meet Hayden and get to say thank you to him and inspire me to start my photography journey. But I knew Hayden lived all the way in Australia and I'm just a guy in Toronto. What are the chances of us actually meeting, right? And over time, I just kind of gave up on the idea of actually meeting Hayden. But it wasn't until 2 weeks ago when I saw this. Holy shit, what? Mike is in Toronto right now? That photo is literally taken 2 streets down my block. And before I even know it, all the boys, Hayden, Mike, Liam, Faye, and Lamont, and CK Creative, they're all here in Toronto. And even better, they announced that they're doing a photo walk here in Toronto. So obviously, as a guy who has been into the boys since the beginning, I immediately signed up. Since I signed up for the photo walk, I would be literally counting down every single day until I get to meet them in person. You have no idea how excited I was. I was just like, totally losing it.
Right, I've arrived.
at the underpass skate park, and I'm about to meet Mike, Liam, and Hayden. Really excited. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous, so we'll see. I knew they were meeting up at the location at 6. I got there at 5 just because I didn't want to miss out on anything, and I wanted to, you know, maybe get a chance to talk to any one of them before the photo walk starts. I was there like an hour early, and I thought I would be one of the first people to show up, but boy, I was wrong. People was already there waiting for them to show up. And so while we were all waiting for Liam, Hayden, and Mike to arrive, we just started talking and we became friends. But then, before we even know it, this happened.
Man, thanks for coming down, everyone. Look at this. Holy shit. For us as well, like, we're literally on the other side of the world, and to come over here and see everyone so excited to take photos is amazing. So give yourself a round of applause. Like, so awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. We're gonna walk over to Cherry Street. Then after that, yeah, we'll shoot sunset, wait for it to go down, and then we're gonna walk back through the city and then go pretty much to the tower and then wrap it up there.
Man, I was so excited at the time. I was just like so caught up in the fact that those creators I watched, they're actually real. They're all the way here in Toronto, and like, what? And so along with Mike and Liam, I saw Hayden in the corner, and so I slowly made my way up to the front. I was patiently waiting for my turn to talk to Hayden, and after 20 minutes of waiting and going back and forth, this finally happened.
Nice to meet you.
I just want to say I really love your videos, and you're actually the one that got me into photography.
You're kidding?
No, I'm dead ass serious, and I watch all of your vlogs, like 300 of them or something. I watch all of them.
Really? You've watched over 300 of my shitty videos.
Binged it in like a week.
How? How do you do that?
Fucking awesome,
Oh,
dude.
you're a fucking legend. Hell yeah.
Love your stuff, man. I feel like you're doing great.
Man.
How do you like Toronto?
Dude, I love it.
Yeah?
Like, as I said before, like, I could live here. Like,
Is it too cold for you? No.
no, I'm fine with the cold, to be honest. I actually like the cold because I love snowboarding and stuff. And I know that, like, you can't snowboard here, obviously, unless if you're fucking Casey Neistat on a bloody... No, I really like it. It's cool with the fall colors. You can't see it at the moment, but yeah.
You guys went to Algonquin, right?
Yeah, we did.
How was it?
It was really cool. We literally went all the way over there just to get a thumbnail, and we fucked it up. Yeah, we screwed up the thumbnail, so that's going to be like one of the next videos that's going to be coming out as well.
Boy, to this day, I still can't believe that actually happened. I finally got to meet Hayden Pederson. I got to talk to him in person. You know, this is somebody that I've looked up to in years, and he's the person that inspired me to start doing all of this. Here we are, like, I'm talking to him in person, face to face. I'm just totally speechless. As the night went on, Mike and Liam set us up with some models and we did some photography. Even though I didn't take a lot of photos during the night, I spent most of my time enjoying the moment and meeting other creatives. Overall, everyone was just having fun, meeting cool people, and the vibe of the night was just amazing.
This is the first time we've had like the entire group here together, so just wanted to thank you all for coming down. We love doing these photo walks, firstly because it allows us to meet each and every one of you individually, and second of all, it allows you guys to meet each other and start hanging out, taking photos in the future, and that's really our main goal with this whole content creation kind of thing. So thank you all very much. This is by far one of the best photo walk groups we've ever had. So Toronto, like,
we appreciate all of you, like just every single one of you. I know that I didn't get to speak to everyone tonight, and neither did all of us really, but as Chris said, it's more about you guys connecting, and the fact that we get to have like you guys together to connect, it's absolutely amazing. So thank you.
And that's the beautiful thing about this whole creative community. Sometimes when you embark on this creative journey, you can feel lonely and difficult at times. But being able to actually meet and collaborate with like-minded individuals is what makes this whole thing worth it. It's about hanging out with friends and people that share the same passion. And as the boys have said, this whole photo walk is about creating a space for us creatives to hang out and just have fun taking photos. And you know what? Maybe one day you'll get to become the person who people look up to. You'll be the one who stands on the stage in a totally different country to bring all of those cool, like-minded people together. And this is why we do what we do. To this day, I still can't believe I actually get to meet the boys like Mike, Liam, Hayden. Those are people that I never thought I would see in real life. This happened, and to this day, I'm still speechless. And I'm forever grateful for the opportunities that the boys has created for us photographers and creators out there. If it wasn't for them, none of this would have happened. And so yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to Hayden, Liam, and Mike, and all of the boys for organizing this whole photo walk for us. And Hayden, if you're watching this, thank you for inspiring me to start creating. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now. So thank you. If you guys enjoy watching this video, you know what to do. Please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And as usual guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!